Hey everybody, today is Thursday, April 4th. We are on our second day of our pre-launch steps, which will allow us to launch Agent Chatter on Monday. You all can see my screen. Are there any questions from yesterday? No? Okay, cool. All right, let me clean this up here because we have this in the last day. Okay, so here's where we are. Yesterday we did our pre-launch. We're working on the pre-launch teas, and what that means is we need to do Facebook posts, right? So we did. This is our first post. We need to make posts all the way through Monday. So we're gonna write those today. Second post. So we'll do today. The email blast. We started our email blast yesterday using copy. All right, here's our detailed plan. But we need to write more emails. And because today, if you remember, the email said that tomorrow there's going to be an awesome waiting list. So we got to make this waiting list really quickly before 11:48, I think, before people start coming in. So let's do that. Our first email from yesterday, if you recall, looks like this. We have our email sequence here, our pre-launch email sequence. Okay. So I threw everyone from my list into it. We got 143 people waiting for email number 2, so we got to do that. But email number 1 looks like this. Hoppy Copy wrote it for us. It was really great. There's no link. This page does have a link at the very bottom, and it goes to a page called Launch. So let's make that. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm going to go to here, go back here, and I'm going to go to Sites. And I'm going to make a new funnel. I'll call it pre-launch. Okay. It's going to be really simple. 2 pages. Okay. So I'm going to add a new step. We'll call this launch, or this is a wait list. Our path is whatever, wait list. Wait. Just list. How about list? Here we go. Waiting list. Okay, cool. Now we're going to add a thank you. First, let's make this page. We can just duplicate it. So we'll have all the design in there. All right, now let's do something a little bit cool. Well, I'm not going to use existing. Will I use existing? Yeah. Let's make it kind of look like, what Agent Chatter looks like. So I'm going to go to my one pager. I'm going to use a page in here that I know looks decent, which is the thank you page. It's going to use this. And if you remember, the thank you page, meaning they've already looked at originally this is if they've already looked at your demo, it comes, or if they do the opt-in, it comes to here, and there's a booking one. Cool. Oh, yeah, this is if they book. So but I want to change this. So this is the new page here called waiting list, but it's a copy of a page we're using. So let me change the SEO real quick. It's not thanks. Join the list. Join the waiting list. Okay, cool. All right. I'm gonna get rid of this. So I'm going to keep this header up here because I don't mind if they join my Facebook group on the waiting list page. I don't necessarily want them to leave, and not come back to join my waiting list. But if they do join my Facebook group, that's just as good. That's just as good too, right? So I want to say join the waiting list, and then we'll say something like be one of the first. Actually, let's use ChatGPT to write this because why not? Sorry, I can't see the bottom of the window. Okay. Write me a punchy sentence for a landing page that is made for my pre-launch. You can just tell us anything that works, but as long as you tell it enough. For my pre-launch of my real estate chatbot agency. Here's for landing pages. Maybe under the headline, join a waiting list. Write me a short, punchy sentence. Okay. Nice. Nice. Love it. God, I can't tell. It's like autocomplete. This makes no sense. It's just smart autocomplete. That's insane. All right, cool. So now, oh yeah, we're gonna need to make another form real quick. No problem. I go back. And I'm gonna go to forms. Pick a new form. All we need is their email address and their name. We're gonna thank them. Okay. So I just want their first name. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Oh, sorry, I do want their email. Let's do this. I agree to terms and conditions for the company by providing my email address. I agree to receive messages from the business. Fine. Okay, cool. No, I don't like that color. Change this to black. I don't know. I like the black buttons. And then we got to change what it says. Join the list. Oh, yes. Let's give them a yes. Yes. I want to join the list, the waiting list. And don't forget, we also promised them a snapshot of Agent Chatter. So I got to do that. Right. Okay, cool. Join the waiting list. Also want to change, excuse me, this color to, I'll just change it to blue. I don't like that green. It's fine. Cool. I also, one last thing, I want to get the drop shadow off of this thing here and the border because we don't need the border. I think that's, where's that? It's in styles. Border 0, border type none. Yeah, there we go. And I don't want a shadow either. It's annoying. 0, 0, 0, and then just make this totally transparent. Cool. All right. Now I have a nice little form. I'm also, one last thing. Remember, if you do inline, it will look like that, a little bit shorter. Look at, I mean, so much space around these things. It's crazy. Terrible formatting, but nothing you can do about GoHighLevel form formatting. Cool. Now we have our form. Oops, got to name it. This is the waiting list. Okay. Now this is saved. We can go back. Got to go to my waiting list site. Open up this page we made. Oh, that's the forms. Sorry, my bad. Funnels. Pre-launch. Waiting list. Cool. All I got to do here is just add the form. Choose our form, waiting list. Very nice. Okay, cool. Now, one more step. Well, more than one step. But now we got to do something. Actually, I don't want these quotes on there. And I'm going to add a little padding up here. Let's do like, I don't know, 20. That's fine. That's fine. There's a lot of padding at the bottom. There's a lot. This is so, I hate these form padding. It's just terrible. Okay, that looks good. Save that. Publish that. I won't do a thank you page for this. I'll just let it be, I'll let the default little, the text field come in. It's fine for this. We just wanted to join this form. And there's still the Facebook action group. Okay. Oh yeah. Also thought about this today. I wanted to tweak something on our homepage, a button, and I'll tell you why. So on our one pager, Agent Chatter homepage, we have our demo button way up here, right? Which is cool, but it maybe be better if we also had it down here because the demo is an opt-in form, and that's you want an emailing list, right? And the calendar is right down here, so I don't think this is totally necessary. So what I'm going to do then, we're going to change it so the snapshot will be updated with this, right? I'm going to do Try a free demo now. Cool. Now, all I want to do is the link is going to be open the pop-up. That's it. And I'm going to save this. And because I want to get free traffic, what I also want to do is this. I'm going to tweak this header. And the reason is we have a big fat demo button on here. That's small. And I think the ability to have people join a Facebook group or any group, a school group, whatever it is useful to marketing, organic marketing, because it's free, right? So I just want to tweak this a bit, and I'm going to copy the thank you page button, whatever that says. I'm just going to copy that. Just then, so this here should say Facebook group. Let's make it say, that's fine. So I'd like this web URL, paste it into here. Okay, and then this just says capitals. Facebook group. Save. Yep, that's fine. I want it to change everywhere, so that's cool. Save, publish, and then here. Yeah, look good. Okay, cool. So now we can go back to our. Okay, so I was thinking about it last night. So now it'll have much more. They'll have a much better possibility of trying your demo. I feel, because if it's not, maybe we can turn this back to demo. But I think this is good. Cool. All right. So now, where were we? Oh yeah, we're working on our. We need to make an automation to handle our waitlist form, right? So, and then we need to write some more emails, because after the email goes out today, I still need 3 more emails to write. So we'll do that too. Okay. So I'm going to do start from scratch. And we're going to call this waiting list. Whatever, waiting list. Cool. I'm going to make it easy. Joined waiting list. Okay. So this is going to be a form submitted. So I want to do form is, there we are, waiting list. Cool. Now save that. So really quick, I can publish this right away, and if people start coming in, it'll work. So let's do this. So form submitted. It's going to make a new contact, which is fine. Okay, so once the form is submitted, I want to thank them. So let's do this. I want to, these people are coming in via email, so I want to thank them via email, but I want the bot to do it. So watch this. So I'm going to have the bot thank them, and maybe they can talk to the bot. Yeah, that'd be cool, because then they'll test the bot too. They'll try it out. So let's do this. So once the form is submitted, let me title this for us. Oops, sorry. Waiting list. This form submitted. Okay. Then I want the override message. But I need to do 2 things. Just to make sure, I want to change 2 fields. I want to set the last com type, which is how CloseBot knows what channel to hit them up on. So I'm going to do last communication type, and then I'm just going to select email, because I want this to be email, right? So I'm going to save this. I'm going to do another field, because I know I can do that. I'm going to do an override message. It says, thanks, person, contact, first name. Thanks. Da, 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 da. Thanks, Bob. Do you want a free snapshot? No, I don't want to do that, because I don't have the bot to deal with it. I'm just going to say thank you. And if they respond back, it'll just be the reception bot, because that's the default bot. Okay. So I'm going to save that. So let me title this for us. This is update the last com type and override. All right, cool. Now we can test that. Let me think what else. So, I mean, theoretically, that would be enough, because it's going to send them out an email when they join the waiting list. So let's give that a try. Okay. So now I want to go to Rosenfeld Marketing, and I want to, oh no, I want to go to Agent Chatter and get rid of my contact. whatever contact that is, and do it again. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that was me emailing all these people. Shit. Sorry. All right, I gotta find me. I gotta remove these people. They're not real. All right, they are real, but they're not necessarily. They're all from Rosenfeld Marketing. Okay, so now, yes, I want to erase this. I want to erase this person. Me. Okay. Now let's start over. I am going to fill out the waiting list. In the waiting list, we put, let's see where we put that. I put that under launch, I think. Nope, it's under wait. No, list. Yeah, list. Okay. So this is the link I need for my emails. What happened? Is that all right? Let me look. Oh, it's not pre-launch. Yeah, it is. I'm going to title this waiting list. It's confusing me. Oh no. Oh yeah. Sites. Let's change this to, oops, I want to just do it this way. Edit settings. I see what it did. That's not what I wanted. I want this to be uh join. Okay. And I will put the chatbot on here. Why not? Okay. Save that. Let's try that again. Okay. Cool. I'll see if this works. I don't know if I love that chat widget, but it's okay. Let's see here. First name, Josh. Email, Josh. Okay, I agree to the terms. It's fine. Should probably just say thank you. A little ugly. All right, so let me give this form a little padding then, so it doesn't do that. Actually, I can do it in here. I think I can change the form thank you with some carriage returns. All right, so let's do that real quick. Forms, waiting list. I'm sorry, I don't want to do waiting list. Yeah, I do. Sorry. I want to do waiting list and I want to go to options. And then I just put a couple carriage returns here. 1, 2, 3. That's it. I don't like what it says. So thanks. Uh thanks. You're on the list. See you Monday, April 8th. 'Cause that's our launch day, right? I'll say thanks, and then their name. I can't do their name here. Okay. Can I? Nope. Thanks. You're on the list. Cool. I'm gonna save that. All right, that's better. Cool. So now what's cool is I know I got an email. So I heard it buzz. We did an email, right? Where he said thank you via email. So let's see if I got it. Yep. And it just says nothing exciting because we didn't do anything. So it just says thanks, Josh. Right? But let's make that more exciting because that's not a great email. So we're here. We're gonna go to automation. So now I know that people coming in on my second email, which has the wrong link in it. So let me change that email real quick. Now that I think about it. It's not launch, it's join. Yes? Yes. Okay. All right, cool. So I saved that. All right, now we got to write a few more emails today also, but let's keep going with this thing here. So I got a thing that said thank you. Not very exciting. Right? So I want to go to our waiting list or our automation for our join waiting list. See what it said again? Thanks. Yeah, that's all I said. Thanks. So it needs to be a little more thing. Thanks for joining the waiting list. I thought I typed more than that. See you Sunday. I thought I did, didn't I? Maybe not. Thank you for joining the waiting list. Um, thank you for joining the waiting list. Hope to see you on Monday for the launch. I gotta do something big for that. All right, cool. Now that email is going to be slightly cooler. All right, cool. So now that works. And what's neat is if I responded to this email, well, let me do that. I'm going to say you're welcome to the bot that just said thanks and see what it does. Okay, cool. All right, now let's move on. Okay, so let's move on. Cool. So let's see. So now Agent Chatter has a waiting list, which is oh yeah, this. And then we needed to go back to our launch text, our workflow doc. So let's look and see what that looks like. You can follow the instructions. Cool. All right. So one thing we also have to do today is we need to make another. So now that we have our, all right, let's take some notes for today. So we did, so the we did created waiting list page with form and automation, and I'll link to it here. It looks like this. So you guys can grab it, check it out. Cool. We created this with form and automation. And then we're gonna continue the pre-launch tease, which is, and I'm gonna copy this up here. So we already did this. So I'm done. Now I need to make more of these because I want to have tease Facebook posts every day until launch, right? This is the first one. So we're gonna write that now. So let's see. So we're gonna write this, or we're gonna write this. We need to write some more emails, and that might be get us through the day. All right, let me see what the bot responded to me via email. That's wonderful. It just immediately starts demoing them. I mean, it's awesome. They're going to join the waiting list. Oh, then it's going to go into it. So it's really great. That's awesome. Love it. Cool. So now, all right, let's write. We need to do emails and posts. So let's go back to ChatGPT. Give me a sec. And let's go back to our launch plan here, which is this. And we're also going to go to Hoppy Copy because luckily I still have it for a week. Should buy it. Okay, Hoppy Copy. Maybe you can write a bunch of posts for us. Let's see if Hoppy Copy is better than ChatGPT. Because this is a good little thing here, right? Cool. So now, social post ideas. I'm looking at Zappy or Hoppy. Always with a Y. What's the post about? So watch this. This will be awesome. So I'm going to take watch. I have how many? 2,000 characters. So I'm going to say no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. Brand agentchatter.net. And then I want to do write a post for my pre-launch sequence showcasing uh our AI chatbots for real estate agents. Showcase our AI chat. Write a post for my pre-launch sequence showcasing our AI chatbots for real estate. We launch on Monday, April 8th. What else do we need? Oh yeah. Our chatbots will respond, qualify, and book appointments with home buyers and sellers. Plus, it responds to individual listings, and has full conversations, sales conversations with customer, with what are they called? Home buyers or sellers? With the customer. That's fine. Okay, now watch. Now I'm gonna write a few of these. I'm gonna have the thing write a few of these. And I could have done this in ChatGPT too, obviously, because I wrote a good, nice prompt here, I suppose. But instructions. Okay. So now the target audience is real estate agents. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just do a few different tones here. Let's see what include images is. Images may require. That's cool. All right, so now we'll do a witty one. I'll create that. So we're gonna create 3 of them. Oh, you're not watching me. I'm sorry, guys. I had it on the wrong thing. So look at that. It just writes them. No. Okay, I see what we're gonna do. Plenty. Oh, probably gonna write 5, I guess, because that's a lot. Why is it writing so many? Jeez. That's a lot. Cool. That's all right. Okay, now, so there's plenty of them. Now what I want to do is, so just, sorry, I had this off the screen. So this is the instructions I wrote that I just said out loud. I just wrote detailed instructions. So now let's write this one. Oh my gosh, look at that. Gives a picture. You don't have to do anything anymore. Just amazing. Just amazing. I hope copywriters take this class, because I got to tell you, that is incredible. Nuts. All right, now let's get these into our emails here. So I'm going to put this over here, and I will shrink this down a bit over here. This is what we want to do. Cool. So we're on our emails. No, we're not. We're doing these are long posts. I don't like those posts. These are like emails. Okay, we'll use them as emails then. No, I don't like that either. I'm gonna use them as posts. Okay, so let's do our, you know what? Let's go to GoHighLevel, and let's use the social media tools, right? To where is that? Let's use the social media tools to do this, so I don't have to keep doing this every day like an idiot. All right, cool. So I want to connect a Facebook account. So bonus, we're gonna do that. Let's see. So this is gonna be Tinder pre-launch tease using Hoppy Copy and GoHighLevel. Let's see, continuous Josh. Agent chatter. Perfect. I also wanted to, yeah, agent chatter, but I wanted it to be me personally. I can't do me. It doesn't do me. For support for groups is paused. Do an update. That's weird. All right. This has to be for me personally, and this doesn't do me personally. So that's okay. I'll just do it manually. I'm just going to I'll copy all these into the document. So watch. So I'm just going to go to Facebook. No big deal. I already have it Facebook somewhere. Yep. I go to
I love
Facebook.
yeah, I will not connect to your personal account, Josh.
Yeah, I know. I just
Okay.
saw it. That's okay though. For organic marketing, guys, you're doing it personally. It's free. If you do your business page, which we created, which is Agent Chatter, we can do that, right? But look how many people are liking it and following it. 1. So no one will see that if you do it. So that's why you want to build up a friends list over time. And there's obviously cool techniques to building up a friends list for organic marketing. But yeah, so thank you. So I will post this manually. And terrible post. So I'm going to do this. Okay, but they're whatever. They're better than I would write. Okay, cool. So I'm going to do this. And I'll paste this in here. And I can make this kind of, I thought you could bold stuff. I don't like that. See, these can't really work as headlines because there's no bolding here. So there should be bolding. I hate that. Okay, so meet our chap. I'm going to get this right. Telling a dream, right? Okay, so I'll just get rid of the titles. Nice. All right, then it gave me a picture I can use, which is fine and cool. Copy image, paste that. Bam, we got our next post. So I'm going to post just this post today. And I will post it, but I will post my personal post to Agent Chatter. So if you're going to do that to your page, at least do it to your personal profile as well. I'll do it to the Chatbot challenge. No one's there. And I'll do it to that website. You get 3. I'll do it to this one. You get 3 of them. Okay. Oh, yeah. So I can't post to groups. Wait a minute. That'll be annoying. So I'm not going to post to any groups. Looks like you can't do groups right this moment. It's fine. All right. So I posted it to my own feed. I got one more place I got to put this, remember? LinkedIn. You message me. If anyone important, message me. Nope. Oh, he wants an AI investment guy. Fantastic. All right. So let's do this here. So let's grab the text here. Okay. Cool. Now I'll add in the picture it gave me here. Copy image. You guys have to trust me that I'll do this on the weekend. Does that work? Paste. Is it not pasting? Let me try that again. That's fine. No picture. Yeah, picture's nice. Why can't I do that? I just save this image as something. Somewhere desktop. We'll call it flat woman chatting with chatbot. I didn't name it. It's all right. Where did I save that? Save image as. Oh, sorry. I just on the front of the desktop. What? What is the name of this thing? Save image as. Is there something before it? No. On the desktop. Weird. There it is. Oh, AVIF. What the hell's an AVIF? All right, that doesn't work. Copy image, preview, paste. Oh, okay, here it is. The wrong one. All right, save as. Save desktop flat. Okay, there we go. Boom. Okay, now there's a picture. Where is the picture? There it is. Cool. Now I'm going to post this. It's too many carriage returns. Okay, cool. Post. Now we posted to LinkedIn and Facebook. And we're ready to receive people. I didn't put the link to the lead form on this. You know what? Let's do that. So what I'm going to do is, and some platforms like Facebook for sure prefers that you do this. Put a links in comments and not directly on your main message. You'll get more reach. Let's do like a finger pointing. Because it should give me a nice little HTTPS. And then I'll paste that. Okay. Post. Now I'll do the same thing on the Facebook post. Okay. Oh, you know what else I want to do? I want to do on the waiting list workflow. I want to do one thing. I want to add a tag so I know where they're coming from. Join waiting list. Add tag. Add waiting list tag. Because then if I want to give them something or whatever, I can do that. Waiting list. Add new tag. Okay, cool. Save action. Save. All right. Now, let's get the notes up to date because we're getting busy here. All right, so we created our waiting list of form automation. Let's use using hobby copy. I'm not using GHL, using hobby copy. First post done. Here's our second post. Second post, I'll just copy it from here. Okay. So we know we need I need more posts. So I'm gonna put them in here because I'm gonna need them tomorrow and this weekend. So we might as well do it right now. It's easier to do them all at once because they're already written in hobby copy, right? Oops. What was that? Okay. So here's hobby copy for the post. So let's put more of our posts in this document here. And then we can just copy and paste them. Okay. Second post. Third post. Two pictures. Look at that. Three pictures. Jeez. That's a lot of pictures. Okay, so I'm going to copy that. And I'll put the third post here. That's not right. I don't like that. All right, let me open up a text editor real quick. We'll do this. So sometimes when you copy stuff from the web, it doesn't work great. So I paste it into here. Oop, just once. And then I want to go through and do format, make plain text. There we go. Yeesh. So that's actually all the text on this whole thing. Is that right? Yep. Okay. I see. So now get rid of the stuff you don't need. So successful agent is AI and real estate. Those are buttons. Let's see. Ever notice how the world's going to be speed? AI technology. Da, da, da. AI isn't any fancy gadget. It's here. It's now. Let's talk about John. Just a resident update chatbot. There's just any agent typo. That's weird. How the hell is there a typo? How is there a typo? Is there even a typo? Oh well. H Happy. All things H Happy employed. All thanks to the agent chatter. That's a lie though. It's a flat out lie. So I'm not going to say it's my chatter or my bot. It's someone else. It could be anybody's bot. Okay. So here's this email here. So now I want to do is join the waiting list. Waiting list at HTTPS agent chatter .net/join. Was it join or list? It was list. Let's join. I can't remember what it was. I'm getting confused. It's join. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna paste it into my third post. Oops. Still giving me these carriage returns here. So I got to do, that's irritating. All right, I'll just do this. That's really annoying. Let me do it this way. I'm sorry, guys. This isn't working well, copying it this way. I need to do copy of this. Then if I put it in my text editor, might work better. Yeah. Let's see if this comes through. How this comes through. Oh, is that annoying? All right, I'll fix this later. I'm not gonna move on. I want to move on. All right, so I'm gonna write more posts using this tool, which is still amazing. And then I need more emails. Okay. So I'm gonna get rid of this for our notes. So so our email blast. We're working on that. Join and engage in Facebook groups. So I want to move on to this. Okay. So we have emails. We sent out the second email, should have gone out because people that came in yesterday, should be in this. So let's see where all these 143 people. Oh, it's not this one. It's the pre-launch email sequence. So everyone's still going to go to day 2. So I got to still do these emails, which I'll do later. Not with you guys. It'll take too long. So what I want to do is the next step is joining and engaging in Facebook groups. So obviously that is not complicated in theory, but in practice, some people, I think, just have maybe imposter syndrome, or they're hesitant to join a group. Just don't be, who cares? There's millions of people online. If it's a big enough group, you're just going to be one of thousands. And that's kind of how I like to get in. Some groups are better at you doing organic marketing of your services. So there's a right way and a wrong way to post in these groups and try to get business from these groups. And we're going to talk about that. Okay. Any questions so far on what we've gone over so far? Awesome. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so let's talk to ChatGPT. And I want a new chat. I want to say, I want a, well, we have a plan. So there is a plan already of how to do this. So we did this already, right? So our plan is we need to engage in relative communities. So let's try to find some communities, join groups, engage shop. Okay, I don't think this can find groups. Let's ask, can you find Facebook groups? Because it is online. So let's find out if it can't. If not, we'll go into, we'll ask it the best way to find great Facebook groups. Okay. Here we go. Here's exact instructions. Notes are getting big. Okay. Cool. So we're going to follow the instructions. Well, obviously, that's really simple. Okay, I knew that. Let's do this. So I want to go to Facebook. And I want to find 10 different groups that I can join today. Okay. So let's open up our notes. And I'm going to make notes as I go. Which groups? Okay. So let's do that. Okay. So real estate. That's too vague, obviously. Maybe not. Real estate agents. See what we got here. Real estate agents, tips and tricks. It's a public group. Public's good. That means anyone can join it. New real estate agents who are investors or work with them. Let's look at more. Obviously, there's going to be tons of these things. So let's join this tips and tricks, because ours is a trick and a tip and a service, right? So let's join that one. It's free. I mean, it's public. Hey, a friend of mine's in there. Real estate investors connected worldwide. Wholesale real estate. That's good for a buying bot, or for a buying bot, but ours is more general. I want one that's really big. Real estate. I wonder if I can sort anyway. Nope. Chicagoland real estate investors. I'm going to do that one because I'm in that. I live in Chicagoland. So since I'm going to be going into organically as me, I do also have an advantage, as I mentioned, because I did work at Zillow. So I probably will have better luck joining some of these private groups and also possibly leaving comments in there. If you are brand new to your niche, just, do it, take it slowly. You don't want to get kicked out or have your comments deposted. So when you join somebody's group that actually, yeah. Oh, sorry, Luigi, I'm going to mute you. All right. So to ask me this question, am I an experienced real estate investor? No. What is the city? They may be mad. It's probably going to say no promotions or spam. So that doesn't mean that you can't pitch yourself in the group. Okay. All that means is you can't post like, hey, who wants to try my, who wants a chatbot? $497, or, you could even saying something like, hey, who wants to try out this awesome chatbot I have? Some groups will think that's promotion or spam, others may not. But it's more about getting into the comments with people, right? So we're going to do that. We're going to get into the comments. So I'm going to agree to the group rules. Okay. So this one has a ton of people. Real estate group mastermind. 2 of my friends are members. So let's join that one. So that was easy. So I've already joined. I better get writing this down. Let's see. I joined this one. I joined this one. So we're going to do 5, right? 5 or 10. Well, let's see how many we can get. Open this one. Okay. AI empowered real estate agents. Well, that's a good one. Geez, pending. Are you currently a likely AI customer? Oh, yes, I would love that. Don't forget, I'm not Agent Chatter right now. I'm Josh at Rosenfeld Marketing. So I'm me, not the agency. And your phone number below if you'd like more information. Let's see what they do with it. Okay. So did I open that one? Real estate, real estate, real estate. Let's open up this one. That could be a good one. All right. So now let's do another search. Real estate AI. Give me an idea. It's gonna possibly get like everything with. Look at this one. Here's another one. Look at this. All of these. So let's join all these ones. And we'll call it a day. Look at this. High level real estate with that. Join. Oop. Are you a licensed agent? No. But I work for Zillow. How do you struggle most in your business? Closing lead. We have a gift for you. Okay, let's get the gift. And again, you may piss off some of these people, but whatever. Try not to. But some people just don't like other people that shouldn't be in their group, just like I don't. All right, I agree to the group rules. Yeah, do not live in the group. Do not go live in the group. God, can you imagine having the guts to do that? No promotions unless it is a video. Give more than you take. So no unsolicited, so don't PM people. No sharing news stories. No long form teaching posts. No political. No prompts. No motivated quotes. Well, this is a boring place, but we still want to see what these people are talking about, right? Because that is the niche that we're in. So I'm going to submit and see what it let me in. I'll join this one. Oh, NA. What? How do you connect to real estate? Not an agent, but maybe my partner is. They don't know. What's your biggest question about AI? How much? Okay. Now let's join this one. High level. No, we're gonna do. That's probably enough. It's already 11:50. Okay, so now I want to get these in here so I can come back to them and post. So we got into this one. We got into this one. Oh, wrong one. What's this one? Is that the same site? Real estate agents tips tricks. Real estate agent tips tricks. Is that the same site? Confused. What? Okay. Confusing me. Okay. There we go. We got this site, Philadelphia. So this is a Philadelphia person. And this is research, right? This is our research here for if we actually are doing a real estate agency. You need to be in these groups and looking at them and hearing what people are requesting and, provide value. The trick to getting organic traffic is providing as much value as you possibly can. and expect nothing in return. Kind of like what you guys see me doing and few people in this group also doing in CloseBot and on Facebook all over the place. Okay. Look at all these groups we just joined. Okay. So we just joined all these groups. We could also start friending people. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to also on LinkedIn, I'm going to type in real estate agents and start friending a few. Not many, just a couple. Emmanuel Rita. No, let's see. People. See, here's the thing. If you start a new agency and you're in a niche like real estate or home services or a lot of them, you probably have friends or colleagues or friends of friends in that niche, right? To possibly sell your bot to. So don't be afraid to try to friend request them. But before you do, it's helpful to make sure your LinkedIn is up to date and so they'll want to contact you. You'll talk about the services you could offer them in your profile and all that stuff. So I'll assume you're doing that. So let's see if I can. These people will probably connect with me just because we probably have friends in common. These are second level contacts on LinkedIn, so we have some sort of friend in common. Sure. 3 people's enough. I don't want to do that. I don't want to message them. All right, cool. So I got a few. So I friended a few people. We found a bunch of groups to join. Now what I want to do is make sure our notes are good for the day. Okay, so we join these groups, rebuild relationships. Okay, cool. So tomorrow, so let's get this. So LinkedIn articles, we're not going to do that. Yes, we will. Not today, because we're going to have Hobby Copyright it. Demo videos. We're going to make a demo video. Launch day post. Got to do that. That's Monday, right? So we got to do that tomorrow. I'm going to move this up here. Actually, we need to do launch day post tomorrow because it's Friday. So we need to do, well, I'll remember that. I don't mean to do that. So tomorrow we're going to, let's see. Oh yeah, Facebook groups. We're going to, organic marketing and Facebook groups. Organic marketing and Facebook groups we join. And we're going to monitor our list. Put this in there so I don't forget posts. What else? Yeah, monitor our list, monitor our groups, start posting in the groups tomorrow for this Monday launch. We need to make, what else? I'm just trying to think everything I want to get done before the weekend because we're launching Monday, like we said. So I'll think about that more tonight. Okay. So, in the last 5 minutes, are there any questions? I think we did pretty well today. We'll be able to launch on Monday as planned. Cool. Let me just see what's going on here. Let me share these notes with you all. Okay. Coming in the chat. Oh, hi. Who said that? Justin. Yeah. Nice. So Justin, if you look in the chat, he gave some cool advice. And yeah, you know what? Join as the business page. Okay, we'll do that. Also, I've never really done that. I've never really done that. So what Justin's suggesting is that you can join as your business page. So let's do that for one of these groups. So here's this group here. So now watch. I like the AI one.
Some groups will not allow a business page to
Right.
join. A
Okay.
lot of them will.
Okay, let's try it. This one, right? So I'm going to switch into agent chatter. I can't join the group. Okay, so no problem. So when I'm in my agent chatter account, let's see what pages may allow me to join. No, they caught on. They've caught on. Okay, so this can. Good. So I'm going to join this group. Whatever. Okay. I don't know if it went through or not. Should say pending. Oh, there it is. Nope, cancel request. Cool. Never mind. So it went through. Cool. So now we wait. So tomorrow we'll come back and we'll see who let us in, and we'll continue on with organic marketing. Thanks for the tip, Justin. And I'll show you how to post in your face in your group. Yeah, we'll do that. Cool. All right. So we're not so some of the stuff, by the way, that you see in this launch plan, we'll be able to do post launch because you're going to want, if you're running an agency, you're going to constantly want to be putting content out, right? That's just the name of the game. So I'll get a little bit into that next week of how to maintain your marketing ongoing and stuff like that, which is really all of this stuff. Obviously, you don't have any customer testimonials, so I'll try to get some customer testimonials and not for something else. Maybe you could see how to do it. And then engage with every comment. That's obviously just a best practice, but we'll do that. You'll see me do it. Track and adjust. Yeah, I mean, it's just real-time iteration and testing, iteration. Cool. Any questions? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Kidding. All right. So your homework tonight is finish your emails and keep posting to the socials. Then research and join 10 Facebook groups as yourself and as many as your business page, if they allow it. Awesome. Cool. If there's no questions, I will say thank you all. I will post yesterday's video today. This will be posted tomorrow as usual. I'll thank you as usual, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.